We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Dan Wiggins, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Andre Dawson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Way outside, 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the upper deck and gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
In the second spot tonight.
Into the box now, Ryne Sandberg. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Wiggins has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
So coming to the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with them. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And the pitch on 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. I looked at his stats today, and I was really surprised to see how weak they are, particularly the RBI category. No runs batted in all season long. He's obviously getting some opportunities hitting where he is, but he's got to get on track soon.
Owen Christian is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers. Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with one gone.
Fielder, Angel Vargas.
So striding forward now, Angel Vargas, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. Not in time as he steals second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here it is on 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping into the box, Fred Wiggins. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. What a flip for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Avila.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball one.
Low with the splitter. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now batting, Curtis Wiggins. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Rizzo makes the play. 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Wiggins. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Sandberg ranging into shallow right makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Edward Arnold, as he rips it on the ground to second. Sandberg takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now, Jake Arrieta. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Andre Dawson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Fouled straight back. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Scott Griffin. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Dan Wiggins. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Brummett. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Digging in to try it again, Owen Christian, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive to second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Reds leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Now in the box, Ryan Sandberg. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Sandberg.
Skied into straightaway right. Vargas has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman Kris Bryant.
Into the box, Kris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner, and Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding in once again, Angel Vargas. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to hit right there. It looks like it's going to hit you in the hip, and then it breaks to the inside half of the plate, and you get the call on you. That's a tough pitch to hit right there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Contreras, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Fred Wiggins.
Ready for another chance. Fred Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April. Maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Line drive to center field. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Wiggins.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Alex Avila. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Edward Arnold. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Arnold.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
First baseman, number 9, Scott Griffin.
Stepping up now, Scott Griffin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Dan Wiggins.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Into the box, Dan Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running towards second, high in the air out to center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Brummett.
At the plate, Christian Brummett. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Arrieta sets. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds leave one. They still trail 1-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Andre Dawson.
Ready for another chance. Andre Dawson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Ryan Sandberg, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brummett has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Owen Christian. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, right fielder Angel Vargas.
Striding in once again, Angel Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Zobrist is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Fred Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Fred Wiggins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Reds are down in order. It remains 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Your
Bob
attention, please.
Dixon is on to
Now
pitch
pitching
from the
for the
bullpen
Reds,
now to start inning number 7.
52, Bob Dixon.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. Wiggins over to his left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Wiggins is over now and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher Alex Avila. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Curtis Wiggins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's the third slider in a row. And I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Arnold. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. And that misses, ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A runner at second, nobody out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. 1 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in, Jake Arrieta. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Swing and a little blooper to center. Brummett coming on. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 2-0. So coming to the plate, Scott Griffin. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Wiggins will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And the home half of the 8th starts with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Randy Wiggins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
15, Randy Wiggins.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Softly to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And he's retired, one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder.
Now batting, Christian Brummett. First pitch on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they catch up to him and slap the tag on him, and that is some poor base running. Now in the box, Owen Christian.
Second baseman, Owen Christian.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Two out here and a runner at second. Chopper foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball two now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off again. Ball three.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Pickoff move to second. And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So digging in now, Angel Vargas, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Ready with another 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dawson going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network. Bart Wiggins will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 19, Bart Wiggins.
CC Sabathia enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Andre Dawson will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
When you talk about fighting, he's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to center field. Brummett patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryne Sandberg.
Digging in now, Ryne Sandberg. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Matt Cain enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
26. Matt Cain.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Wiggins is right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Fred Wiggins. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. To short. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
At the plate, Curtis Wiggins. Into the windup and the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Dawson is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Ready now, Tyler Wiggins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Arrieta gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Jake Arrieta takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Dan Wiggins takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is